Hi guys, Spectre here. Welcome back to more Total Warhammer 3. Continuing my Katarin 100 turn head start campaign. We are getting there now, but we are almost done with this campaign. After this one, I get to start Claw. That'll be my first Skaven one for the channel. I'm going for all the factions that I'm playing at least basically once, and then I'll go through them a second time for a 100 turn head start on the same character at some point, but obviously I'll play all the characters I want to play first. Because I don't want to play all the characters, like example like Dark Elves. Even if they fix the Dark Elf slave mechanic, which they need to do before I play them again, I still won't play Malos or Marathi, I don't like them. And Rakhar's like 50-50 sort of thing. So some factions I'll end up playing a lot more campaigns of, but I'll try and keep it as diverse and separated as I can while going through all the characters. And obviously because we're talking years of content, I've got more factions to go through and adding more factions. So what I'll probably do is I'll add them on to the bottom of the list. So like the bottom of the list now is the newest faction, which is the Chaos Dwarves. So when we next start the list, it will be starting with Lizardmen, which is one of the first factions that I played the first time round. I've slightly moved Warriors of Chaos because technically Archon was also being played alongside Gorok, but I've moved Warriors of Chaos a little bit. So you've got Ogres in between Warriors of Chaos and Lizardmen, and then you've got Warriors of Chaos. And basically I've tried to make it as well so there's obviously a lot more evil factions and good factions in the game, so you can't really like not have too many evil in a row. It's just not possible. But I've tried to make it where they're not in the same area of the world.
March! There is no alternative. I do it for Kislev, keeper of ice magic. Horfrost, guide me.
Mistress of Ice.
Daula frustat Sastragov. The ice is Orson's domain.
Yeah, I had to rejig some of the ones as well because like I had Warriors of Chaos at one point with oh god. I had Warriors of Chaos with Chaos Dwarves almost. Greenskins. What else was it?
Like the motherland,
And Norska, who are pretty much all in the same area. So I've now separated them up, so they're not as close. That's why I'm playing Claw next and not Queek, because the plan was to play Queek, but one of the campaigns I'm doing is Skarsnik. It's going to be kind of confusing for people when I'm playing Skarsnik and then playing Queek, who's going for the same city. He needs Carrick 8 Peaks, and we're playing it from the other side, so I don't want to do that. I've already kind of had that once when I was playing Tyrion and Grom,
The ice
and Grom
goes.
ended up on Orthwan, and then Tyrion obviously starts on Orthwan. So it was not a good idea.
Searching for rumor, seeking intrigues. The ice spreads. Discretion must be employed.
Where does he think he's going? Well, I'll take your city from you.
The shield of the old world. The motherland grows.
I'll have that.
Storm summoner.
What the fuck? About what? Hit points 25%, that's terrible. I don't know why they have garbage things like that in the game. Protection, no, give her that, yeah.
Such power, such elegance.
I mean, I could even put that on him. Because then he's got, what, -5 melee attack within 35 meters. -10% speed and -5 melee attack. And then -10 melee defense and -15 armor within 55 meters. And then he buffs our own troops by giving them 8 more melee attack. It's like a debuff master. Get that little combo for a Riverhag Troll and she's already got -5 melee attack standard. They all fucking stack. Jesus, she hits combat. Your stats on units are going to drop.
None shall question me.
No, we still need 7.
Bride of the ice. Elegantly I go. I await the hoarfrost. It will render me unassailable. Winter is our comrade.
My rule.
Who the fuck's Chegina? Then.
Live and die for Kislev!
Is that?
Weaver of the frosts.
No.
Praise be to the
And she's called Olga Tereskovna. Tereskovna. Something. Fucking no. Right.
Frost Weaver. It aids my ice master.
What? Give me this guy. It's got nothing. Right. Oh, God, effect actually. Right, I've got no idea who that is. That a Lord Paul person? Is that who that is? Nikodoch is this person here. Who was the Chadina woman? I don't know who the fuck that is. Is that one of my people?
Maiden of the frosts.
Who the hell's that?
The sweet balm of Thor. In cold my neck.
Don't know who she is.
Blizzard's embrace. I can transform oceans to ice.
Right. So we should now have only 4 ice witches. Thank God. Right. That's where I want to be at.
Fade the cleansing snow.
Tutored by ice. Wintertide's child. Frost maiden. Frozen glory.
God, I want to think these guys is coming down here.
To be.
Okay, she's fine.
My power blossoms here.
Okay.
Accept suffering.
Right, there we go. I'm a confederate. That's why I don't do confederations. Because it takes so long, you've got to sort out. So I don't know he's underway in 2. I'm not inclined to let him go. No, he can die.
Cursed crows.
But yeah, it was... just when you confederate someone, unless you confederate them early on, you've got a bunch of characters that aren't leveled up right. You've got to sort out all the buildings. You've got to sort out all their armies. Get rid of the extra ones the AI's got because it can afford so bloody many. Which is why we're like minus 7,000 in the last part.
Those may not serve. Keeper of ice magic.
Winter will claim you.
Priest of the great orthodoxy.
Just joining her.
Sister of
We can get rid of both of those.
Mother Kislev surely needs us.
We can maybe keep the elemental there.
the ice goes. A wondrous tool indeed.
Ice Queen. Maiden of the Frosts. Lizard claim them.
One of Archeon's boys. We can probably hold that against them. Especially when he's got fucking things like Marauders and Nurglings. Oh my god, he's got Nurglings. See, and I tried out Nurglings with Kugath Plaguefather. Nurglings just don't work. They don't. They're okay in the early game, but your middle and late game, they just fall off. But then even then, demons are fucking weak anyway. So, for most of my, like, the mono god sort of campaigns,
You will die cold and for good.
I'll be,
Praise be to the blizzard.
using mortal units. I'll use demonic lords and probably demonic heroes, but they're the only two that I'll use that'll be demonic. Everything else will be a mortal unit because they're just so much better.
Winter.
That's also probably why they're more expensive, because CA knows how much better they are. The demons are just weak.
Die impaled on frozen bars.
And this is probably why, in its own way, why the Chaos Gods themselves need a mortal champion. Because a demonic champion can't even lay siege to places in the world. Because of the vortex the High Elves have created, siphoning off magics and chaotic energies, they're limited to the outer parts of the planet. They can't come in closer than that. Otherwise they just destabilise and go back into the ether, the demonic ether, to then have to reform again. And they can't get anywhere near that vortex. That's why it's stupid that Nikari starts on Oath 1. Any demon that got that close to the vortex, even a greater demon, they'd just be pulled apart by the lack of chaotic magics in the area. The only time that the borders start to expand, and they expand slowly, but they do expand, is when a Ever-Chosen is anointed and the crown of domination is placed upon their head. Then the borders start to slowly creep in. But the last place they'd reach would still be Oath 1. So that'd be the last place to be assailed by demons. Mortal armies could assail there, like the Norscans and the Warriors of Chaos, non-demonic units. Like they could get monsters with them and stuff as well, but demons wouldn't be going anywhere near that place. They'd be avoiding it like the plague. Going anywhere near it would be death. Well, it'd destroy the mortal form. Demons can't actually die.
Strike them down.
Even in Warhammer 40k. It's like very few things that can like... I'm not even sure if most demons can die. Like not permanently.
Kislev endure.
They can have their form destroyed and they go back into the realm of chaos and then they reform. It just depends how strong the demon is. How long it takes them to reform.
The Tsarina. A tool to keep chaos at bay.
Well, I know there's nothing in fantasy, as far as I'm aware, that can permanently kill a demon. As far as I'm aware. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is. The only... I've heard of a few items potentially in 40k that can kill a demon. And they're like holy relics blessed by the Emperor or one of the Primarchs. And they're used by Ordo Malleus. I think so. Is it Ordo Malleus? Xenos, which is aliens. Hereticus, which is psychers. Basically their version of like witches, spellcasters essentially. And then Malleus, which is demons. So basically they're generally wielded by like the Grey Knights. The Grey Knights, one of the Grey Knight captains or their Grand Master, or by an Inquisitor of some kind. So I think I remember reading a book, I can't remember what it were. It might have been part of the Eisenhorn or Ravenor series, where one of them killed a demon there. It was a demon host. And I'm pretty sure the page read something like obliterated its essence permanently, which obviously was like true death to a demon. Demons are supposed to be immortal. Yeah, I've got the money for it easily. Does me.
One land.
Ek Uti.
Okay.
Courage flows in our veins.
Honestly, you can't occupy it. My army's right there. You'll get annihilated.
All the motherland stands behind me. We are in winter's embrace. Spread our orthodoxy.
Why are they trying to run away from me? I don't understand.
ice calls. Follow the path.
So just try and come this way. We're going to be waiting.
I am the storm.
I control the frosts. Gliding forth.
Surprised Ungrim hasn't retaken that. See, I love how passive the AI is towards other AIs.
Too reckless. You cannot manipulate me.
Looks like the generic demon prince is coming in.
My natural.
I'll deal with you in a bit.
Hearts of ice.
Kislev never falters. Like the motherland, our friendship endure.
Fucking hell, demands in 8,000. You can fuck right off, mate. No, I'm not taking that. I'm not paying you money for it. It's a trade agreement. It benefits both of us. And you get more out of it than I do. I'm not bloody paying you 8 grand. I thought I was right, robbing bastard. I'm going to have to go up there and stop him. So I'll have to fight this first. I did want to try and get some new territories today, but the fucking generic demon prince is now coming at me. I think it's because he's not fighting Kostaltin, because I've withdrawn all Kostaltin's armies because I can't afford them. I'm surprised this gives us a defeat in the auto-resolve, because his army is garbage. Right. We don't want to put too much over here.
Fight for Urson.
Tough Kislevites.
Ah. There we go. Right. Everything else should be over here.
The motherland's finest.
The motherland's finest! Follow the bear! Land is power! Armored Cossacks! Obey the orthodoxy! Armored Cossacks!
Kislev's true power. Prestige beyond compare.
Right. I've placed all those. Okay.
The motherland's finest! Wolfstaff Kislevite! Wolfstaff Kislevite!
What have I got here? Forsaken, they're not really an issue. Marauders, fucking joke. Demon Spew Forsaken. Regiment renowned, but still, they're not amazing. The main problem is them. Aspiring champions now are a force to be reckoned with compared to Warhammer 2, where they were a joke and weren't worth taking.
Lands their stay. Only Kislev keeps this world safe.
These aren't firing for some reason. It's weird. Okay. Oh, the tower just bloody made it.
Sons of Kislev! It's a fine strategy! Obey! Obey! Absolute obedience! Motherland's finest! Taking position!
What's that? Fucking regiment my own giant. Swear to God, every fucking chaos army uses that. Fucking overused to shit.
March from Kislev! Make war! Abandon the fight! Reclaim the position! Failure will not be tolerated! Moving! Take that point back, but face consequence! Go with honor! Comrades of the bear!
Oh, fucking hell. Strats, you had how long to get here? That's gonna be down before they get there. My God.
Streltsy! March for Kislev! Obey the orthodoxy! Streltsy! Wherever Ursan asks! Lords of Ice! Kislev's vengeance! Bring them down! Taking position! For Kislev! Total destruction! Defenders of Kislev! Retreat, comrades! Streltsy! To battle! Rosar! Ulta Kislevites! Or Streltsy! On the march! Kothar! Urzen!
What are they doing?
We fight for Ursan!
There we go. I weren't completely sure, but obviously demons are weak because demons just ain't got any sustain. Although they've got like 20 or 25% physical, whatever the fuck it does nothing. They need way more physical resistance than that. They're an otherworldly entity. So demons just don't work, they're shit. Marauders also crap. Forsaken aren't particularly good. Chariots do next to nothing. Marauder horsemen are crap. Warhounds and fleshhounds are both shit. Trolls can be okay if you can keep the leadership up, but I'd usually go with armoured chaos trolls rather than regular ones. Spawn can be good, and again they're unbreakable, so they do fight to the last. Obviously aspiring champions are a good unit. The giant is also actually a good unit. Just you see them a lot because giants are a lot stronger than what they were. And if they get the physical resistance up, they can be quite nasty chaps. Oh bloody hell, another one. Right, I'll quick save that there. I'll end this part here. We'll fight this at the start of the next part. Because just at the moment I'm just under constant attack. It's like now I've confederated Kostaltin and I've got rid of his extra armies that I can't afford. All the chaos armies are all coming at me. And I only need to claim like 7 more settlements. But again, this is another one that I can easily defend. I mean, if anything, I think this guy's army's weaker. He's not got the giant in for a start. Swords of Chaos actually aren't that good because they've only got 24 entities and they've got 60. Yeah, I'm not concerned really with this army. Their army's a bit shit. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, leave a like. If you're new around here, please drop a sub, help grow the channel, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care everyone.